Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only, the lady with a golden voice. If her voice touches your track, you know it's a hit. The one and only, she is in the building. Hi. It's so good to finally meet you.
Yes.
Your voice, I think, I honestly, I was saying, is a timeless asset in the Ghanaian music industry. I don't know how many songs would have gotten the mileage they did without your vocals, because you bring something unique to every song.
Wow.
But if you were to put a number to how many songs you've put your vocals on, can you guess?
Never. I can't.
Wow.
Yes. Because I started at the age of professionally 12.
Huh?
12.
What?
Yes.
What was that first song you did?
The first song actually was a song from a woman called Rosemary. I attended church with her at that time. So I was singing at church and she said, "Can we go to the studio?" And that was the first time. It was Atari. I've never been tired in my life.
Because at 12, you had to do it over and over again.
So I was like, okay, please, next time. Don't call me.
And when did you start your actual path? What song did you start with in the industry before you come to the song that set you off?
Okay, the song actually that made me who I am today, I would say, is "I See a Way." Forgive me, I've lost my voice, but because of you.
This is you've lost your voice.
Yes.
The way it sounds as you've lost it.
Yes.
Stop it. Then if you haven't oh my goodness.
Yes, I lost my voice.
You sound the way you speak, the way you sound.
Really?
Yeah, like
Thank you.
it's still as like nice and sultry and very nicely textured as it sounds. No, I'm having a fangirl moment right now.
So that's the song first, Asieho. Then after Asieho, actually the first day I did Asieho, but the first high life song I ever did was with Latifah, Queen Latifah, and Promise or Prince of Bookback. Yeah, money, bread.
Yes.
Yeah, money, bread. No.
I loved that song.
Yes, that was the first song ever I did with the high life. Before I did Mama, wait here, call Mama, run here, wait here, Mama.
Oh my goodness! Like yo. My goodness. Okay.
Yes.
Now who would you pinpoint as the force that sort of brought you into the Ghanaian music industry?
I would say Lumba song Asieho. Then the next one was
Lumba as an artist was the one.
Actually, with that song actually.
Okay. Was there a particular producer, manager who sort
of? At that time, actually, when I went to the studio, it was Kobe who took me to the studio, and I met King Cyrus. So King Cyrus was actually playing a song I did with somebody, and Lumba walked in there and said like, Who's this girl?
What's this voice?
I want her to sing for me. And he actually drove to my house to ask for permission because
how old were you then?
I was 17. Yeah, 16 getting to 17. So I was like, you have to come and ask permission. I thought he won't come. I was just there. He just walked. I was like, so I froze for a minute.
Wow.
Yeah, and then after I did. The next day, then I did Miss Will. I had the opportunity to work with Miss Will too.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
But okay, let's start from who is she? Who would you describe she as?
Let me say. I would describe she as a very laid-back person. She's very shy.
Ooh.
She doesn't like going out a lot. She's always hiding. And I think that's how I made my brand to be. But she's very humble person to know in person. And she's a little bit stubborn when you want to pull her out. I'll say that. But very kind.
Okay.
Very kind.
Okay. How was it like in the industry, literally in top demand? Every artist wanted your voice on their song. Describe that process or that period in time for me.
At that time, okay, let me tell you a story. My father didn't know anything about it.
Stop it.
So yes. So I came from a very strict home.
I can believe that.
Yeah, so my father was like, no way you're not singing. You're not going to the studio to sing. I said, okay.
So how were you going?
So I told my mom, and I told my brother, Don Toxie, and Dr. Apostle Prince Miguel. And I said, this is what I want to do. And they were like, Daddy will not agree. But first, hide yourself. Don't tell anyone that you're she. So even at church, no one knew I was she.
So that's why you made the moniker She.
Yes.
As against going by your name, Nana Mao.
Yes. Yes. So actually, the She was given to me by the late Faisal Hawani when I joined Pop Chain at that time. Okay. It was Saint Kankam who took me to him, and I didn't have any name. I said Latifa or I had the names, and he was like, "No, I want to shorten the name from Sheila to She for you." And that's how I started. So for 6 years, my daddy knew that I was She at all. Till one day, he was actually jamming to Asiaho and Miss Bill's song, just Asiaho and that song. Yes. So he was actually jamming to it when I went to visit him in the States, and then I called him. I said, "Dad, this is the right time to tell you." I'm the one behind it. He's like, "No, my age, mama find you fast."
I love that.
So that's how I started, and so for years, my daddy knew anything about it.
My goodness. Yes. So then you managed to build a whole career. So you would go out and the guys, I'm going to school, I'm going to friends.
So my big brother, the one I come after, my big brother, they were very supportive.
Okay, so they would
anytime
cover
I
up
want
for
to
you.
go, my mom would go like, "Oh, auntie, cobra." And my brothers would go like, "Oh, Diane, you know, you're church. Go to the studio, go. It's your dream, go."
And then that's it.
And that's
my
and then actually
goodness.
Showed me into fame. So I'm really grateful to my family.
That's incredible.
Me. And now my dad is my biggest fan, actually.
Hey, we love it. Okay, so I saw this thing on social media a while back, and I want to read it out to you from JQ, Jeff Quay. And he said in 1999, his introduction to you, he had gone into CHM Mataiko to work with a group of students called Cow and Chicken. And then he met a girl standing next to where he parked his car. The girl said that she was a rapper. He asked her to sing, and then when she opened her mouth, he said she knew you were. He looked her in the eye and said, "You're not a rapper, you're a singer." I then made sure every opportunity I had to work with artists, I recommended this lady for them to use for the chorus. This little girl has grown up to become She Love, and then lists all the incredible catalog of music that you've worked with him for. Now, describe your relationship with some of these producers for me.
My relationship with them is very nice, and they treat me like a kid sister. And with the JQ parts that he was talking about, actually, I was working with Saint Kankam as a backing vocalist for just demo. And I was discovered by Brahima, and I was trained by Sam Nyuku, and my big brother Don Toxie and Apostle Prince Miguel. So when the first time I met him, actually we did the demo. So when we took it to the studio, I was going to do the singing and the rap at the same time. But at that time, when you say JQ, you freeze.
Because obviously
he was just standing in front of me. He was like, "Do you sing or you rap?" I said, "But you're more rap." Like I couldn't utter a word.
Goodness.
I was so scared. Like, is that the JQ?
Yes.
So it was like, "No, you don't have to rap. Sing." I said, "Yes, sir." So let's go to the studio. Sing for me. So I did something, and he was like, "You're a good singer.
Yes.
Let's go. You're going to do." That was the first time I did Latifa's song. And he said, "The next day you're going to do Nkase, Mama, where do you come?" I was like, "Okay."
Wow, and that sort of...
But at that time, I never told my family that I was singing at that time, but only my mom.
That's
so my
amazing.
mom was like, "Tell your brothers about it too."
Now, I want to know how it was like being in the studio with some of these artists. You have an amazing collection of music. Now, let's look at some of those that are no longer with us. How was it like working with someone like Dasbury Jamna?
It was lovely, and the tree was whoosh.
Because you're fancy.
I don't know, okay, maybe it's okay. I don't know, like, I might so confused. And some songs are very hard. I need him at the studio. But he was like, "Oh, she deal with me." I was like, "No. It was fun working with him, and like my late brother Terry Bunchak as well. It was very fun, but he actually got me scared because he spoke to me he spoke to me 2 days to the time he passed.
Really?
Yeah, and he said something. He was like, "If you don't come to do this particular song that time we needed to do," he said, "Please don't do this thing. You need to do. Even if I'm dying, I'll wait for you." That thing haunted me for years.
Did you make time to do it?
I was in Burkina Faso, so I was on my way to Accra, and when you called, and I was in Paga, and I said, Terry, wait, I'll be in Accra next 2 days. So please don't disappoint me. I said, okay. And I came, I never knew. I just asked my brother, Madness. I said, Brasami, friendly and Konkeye. I said, you're from Hana. I said, Terry, you've not heard it? I said, no. As soon as he told me, I just went off.
Wow.
So with him and late Mr. Dramina as well, Ngozi is also an amazing man that I've worked with. So I had fun with him. It was a blessing meeting them.
How's it like working with Castro?
With him, we have the thing. Mr. Brother, yeah, but well, from there, bravo to you. At well, maybe we're going to you go to Magana. So, so we're like family. With him, I was in the same group, the same company with him with JQ. So we're like siblings. Yeah, you know. So
what was your favorite song working for him on?
Back and forth. Back. Forgive me, my voice.
No, your voice is spectacular. Your voice is spectacular. I don't know what you're talking about because honestly, but okay, what was your favorite song with Dasibre?
I love you know, it's me. The titles I can't, but I love. Is that me love? The English one.
Hold on, my producer was kind enough to compile a nice list for me. Okay, so let's get into the Dasibre column. We have Tokro, Fache, sorry, I'm reading Kwabna. Sorry, Dasibre. I saw it right. Where is this thing past?
I always want to remember the titles.
Yeah. Dasibre. Aha. You stole my heart.
Yes, you stole my heart.
At the 4 day. Mewamao, Kokoko. Oh my God, and Wareme.
Yeah.
So which one would stand out?
I think I love all of them, but I love that You Stole My Heart because he was singing English, and I was like, bruh, so I really love that one because we had fun.
Yeah.
This particular song, we had fun. So
yeah.
I love all the songs I've done with everybody.
Oh my goodness.
Every song is
unique. Yeah. Now coming to your career. So at what point in time did you decide that, you know what, enough for being the voice behind the hits, I want to become my own hit maker?
And that was when I did my first film, Kweba, in 2012. I just wanted, I was still doing backings actually, but I wanted to do something for myself. So that's why I said, let me take a little break and work on myself, even though I was still singing. But I still sing. I still do backups. I still do.
Now, in terms of setting off as a solo artist, do you think Ghanaians appreciated your style or your music enough?
Oh, I didn't set up as a solo artist. The song I did actually was just a teaser.
It was just one.
Yes, and it was just soundtrack for my film.
Okay.
And they took it. They thought it was saying,
yeah.
No.
Would you ever consider setting out as a solo artist?
I can try. It's very hard.
It is.
Yeah.
Why haven't you full on gone? Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna do barking for anybody. I'm gonna do my own thing.
I'm too shy.
Really?
Yes.
Stop it.
Yes. Me faraza pao.
Ampa.
Onya da me shwaza man ka ba this ma ka shete bu nazi. Sometimes DJ ne gwe bu na. The dread.
Really?
Like Obia feel that because I'm a musician.
Yes. Me
faraza pa.
That's I'm shocked.
Kwabna porch Marco stage do see on Val's Day. Na me shete bu nazi. Okay. When I went to you when we watch your man, when I made channel magic, I'm just tell you, oh, soon me there. When I come to bride now, I couldn't because now me knew double for her, and now my sister-in-law Kim, she was actually going there to shoot to take a video of him, And I'm pedo mucha. Most of my.
Then he's like, it's me. How are you? Oh, David.
I want to watch more Wow. So my manager from Ako from London was like, are you? I was
just passing by.
Yes. Ako, she made the day beautiful because it was my mom's birthday on that
amazing.
day. Yes, so it was a surprise ticket to go for the show. And Kobna made it happen, but I didn't know he was going to pull me when he sees me.
But you have so many hits with him. Why wouldn't he?
Yes, I was just running away. My mom was like, "Oh, one soon go." And the woman do two come. I was like, "No way." And so later, before my manager MK called and said, "But you didn't tell me you were going on stage." I said, "No, I didn't. It was my other manager in London, you know." Yeah, so.
No, I love that. No, I actually really love that. So literally that's the only thing hindering you from actually stepping out and doing your own solo, basically.
And I think when you have so much to do, sometimes you just want to take time and get the right people to write for you. I always tell people the fact that you know how to sing
doesn't necessarily.
Yes. So you have to really be careful before you step into the entertainment industry when you're not ready to be a single artist.
True. Now let's look at the ecosystem, because we hear the hit, but there's so much that's gone into creating that hit. You have come in to drop the golden vocals on it. Then the producers have worked on it. Those that will play the instrument have done that. Like, there's so many different people that factor. But for a lot of the music consumer, it's only the artist and then the rapper or the singer that we focus on. Tell me about the ecosystem of backing vocalists and how they're treated in the industry.
I think I would talk for myself. Yeah. But they treated me well, and it depends on the person. It depends on the personality. When they call you, because they know that when they call me, I'm not only going to sing what they've given me.
You add up to it.
I'm going to change stuff. It's like Samini, I'm okay. That part Samini didn't write for me.
Really?
Yes.
Don't you think about?
Yeah. He just called, and it was like, let's go to the studio. He called. He said, "Please, can you go to the studio for me? I want to release a song next week." I said, "Next week, bruh, my hand also call. Oh, shit, for sure." So I went to the studio. Okay, I played it for me. At that time, I came and put you on any other engineer, no, jazz and all. And I'm so, I love the song. Then I added up. So as soon as he walked in, he was like, "No, I wanted you to sing here. You're always changing stuff. I love it." He's like, "Can we do the video?" And I'm so, why? I was like, "What a wow." I didn't hear that. I couldn't do it.
Wow.
Yeah, so I always change. Hey,
wait, let's take a listen to it.
Think about me. I'm okay. Samini, I'm okay. I'm okay. Don't you think about me? Don't you think about me?
We used to flex like siblings. I was like your brother.
Man, this is incredible.
But I tremor on Yazam. Miss Bello to me, she am not because she, Mrs. Sister. Joe Fansuko, I'm a Chumuka, but I'm going to meet you, madam. I was your so it was an honor to work with all of them.
Yeah.
And the trust they had in me, and that she ba obesisa at the same cry, she the Kakrabekam. And that alone made me have that kind of opportunity with them to sing. So thanks to all of them for believing in me.
No, it's incredible to see the amount of people that actually come together to make it happen at all points in time. But yeah, I'm trying to hello. We're trying to get someone on the line who says he's a huge fan of yours.
Oh my goodness.
Who says he's hold on, sorry, it's not working. Yeah. Wow. No, so we have one of your biggest fans who really wants to speak to you because he says you've done incredible things. But still on the issue of it, hello, okay. Yeah, it's not, yeah.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, sir. So we have on the line JQ.
Uncle Jay.
Hi,
Oh,
JQ.
my
Thank you for
goodness.
joining us. So we have the wonderful she in the building, and we wanted to surprise her a little by throwing you into the mix.
Wow.
What do you want to speak to her? What do you want to tell her?
Actually, when I was contacted by your team that they want to put me through an interview. I've actually turned out a lot of interviews. I don't actually do interviews.
Yes. Yeah, because you're a very hard man to get.
Yeah, so I was like, what is it about? And then they said she. I said, oh, okay, I'll be at work. But if it's she, I'll stop whatever I'm doing. So
Yeah.
that,
Oh, we love
I'll
it.
come to her. So, yeah. I
But-
mean, me and she go
Yeah.
way back. We go way back. And I think I first met her. I shared a story of her discovery on my
Yes.
how I met her. I think it was in the late 90s.
Mhm.
She was a hardcore rapper at the time, when we met. But then I was like, can you sing? And then, she said a little. So she did a little like singing for me.
Mhm.
And, like for me,
For you, yes.
when it comes to talent, same thing happened with Castro and the few people I met.
Yeah.
Like once you sing, I get goosebumps.
Mm.
I don't share with people. Then I know, there's something about this person.
Wow.
So yeah, she sang and I had goosebumps, which she didn't know. I'm now saying it to her. So I told her, hey, I don't know what your dreams of being a musician is, but I think you should really, really concentrate on singing. She said, no, this is just, I don't sing. Anyway, so long and short, from there, I try to put her on, every productions that I work on.
Yeah.
So that the world will hear her, and this is where we are today.
Amazing. How's it like working with her in the studio? Like, if you can give me a bit of her creative process when she gets into that booth.
So, yeah, I mean, if you're an artist and you usually, sometimes when artists want to work, they reach out. Back then, they will reach out to be the producers. Then once the song, we do the beat and all that. Sometimes, most times actually, they don't even know who they want to put on as far as backing vocals. Sometimes they don't even know if the song needs a backing vocals.
Wow.
Because you are the producer, you make the beat and then they lay their vocals. So we will suggest, like in my productions, I'll be like, hey, you know what? This song needs to have a production that a female has to be on. Let's see. Sometimes some of the people, they do their own vocals.
Yeah.
You understand? Like they do their own harmony, but I'll be like, hey, let us bridge the gap. Let us bring a feminine touch to the music. Let us bring
it. Yes.
So now when she comes to the studio, that is one unique thing about she, among most of the backing vocalists in Ghana. She would always add a touch of what you give her. She would recreate it. Sometimes she even comes to the studio, I'm like, Charlie, these artists don't have a chorus.
Eesh.
They only have voices.
And she'll
Can you
create it
come
on the
up-
spot.
Oh yeah, she creates choruses for most people.
My
She sings for-
goodness.
her creativity is off the roof. Like she's like that's her.
Oh, I love it. Oh, JQ, thank you so much for making time to speak to us.
Uncle
This
Jay.
is the cherry on a nice cake. We really appreciate you speaking to us and making time for us.
But I have something to tell her.
Oh,
Joe.
please, go ahead.
Uncle Jay, I wanted to tell you mine first. You
The
promised me
the last time-
$500.
The last time I spoke to she was in the States. So some people even reached out to me that they were trying to have her for an interview, but they can't reach out to her. So I gave them her US number. Little did I know that she had already left me here in the States and she's on Ghana. So it was on Kwabena show
Yeah.
that I saw her. I'm like, but when did this girl go to Ghana with that? So she,
Letting you know.
Yes, Uncle
you
Jay.
didn't try.
Uncle
Yeah,
Jay,
I thought
forgive
so.
me.
I thought
Forgive me. You promised me $500 if I take the interview because
Don't-
I'm always running
don't worry.
away. But I've done this one. So.
She's done. So
so-
yeah, we'll collect.
You know my Momo number already. Please.
Don't worry.
Uncle Jay, I love
was
you.
nice.
I love you.
I love
Thank
you. It was nice seeing you. Keep singing. You've done a
Aw.
lot for Ghana music.
Thank
Ghana music
you.
wouldn't be what it is now
Yeah.
without some
Yeah.
people like
honor.
you, all the
Yeah.
things you did for
Yeah.
Lumba, Miss Bell, all the people I work with.
Thank you.
If I say I have to talk about she,
It'll
I
take
mean,
10
I can
years.
it was nice being on the show, and anytime she comes around and you want me, I will put everything down and then come on.
Oh,
for
we
it.
love it. We love it. Thank you so much,
Okay,
JQ.
all right.
Uncle Jay,
Bye.
thank you.
Enjoy your day. Oh my, like yes. No, we want to celebrate you today, She. We want to. So also on the line we have a certain nice gentleman who also loves you just as much as we do. Uncle Rexomar, hello.
No way! Oh my God!
Hello?
Hi, Uncle Rexomar.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Can you hear us?
No way!
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, she is here with us, and we wanted to celebrate her and call some of the incredible people that she's worked with.
Yes.
Yes.
Correct! So correct! You know I love you first than anyone. All the rest
Wow.
are second.
So you've been in Ghana and you have a lot of questions to ask.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Daddy, Pachomel, yes, sir.
This one was a passing through.
Wow.
So, wanted you to share some of your fondest memories of She.
She is more like my daughter.
Oh,
please.
wow.
Yes, please.
And in fact, there are certain songs that I write, and if she's not there, I will not even think of recording them. And she knows that.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
The last time we went to the studio was, I think, 5 years ago.
Yes, Daddy.
She was in the States, and I asked her to come because then she came down to do the song. And you know there are songs that you still have to come and do.
Yes, Daddy. Yes, Daddy. Yes,
The
Daddy.
last time we met, you were organizing a film or something like
Yes,
that.
Daddy. Yes, Daddy.
Look, she is one of the major player in the music industry. I have pushed her so many times to come in the forefront. She says no. She just wants to be behind the scenes.
That.
Even if to shoot a video, she says no. And then I respect her decision that she has held a lot in this industry.
Yeah.
That so I'm sure that she's got her voice on almost
Every
50% of the recordings in
literally
Ghana.
everything.
She needs to be honored, honestly speaking.
She really
Thank you,
does.
Daddy.
She needs to be
does.
honored.
Thank you,
She's
Daddy.
a very talented,
Yeah.
and she's everybody's darling, and then she knows she's my darling.
Yes, Daddy. Yes, Daddy. I'm the first one and last.
Oh my. Uncle
you,
Rex, thank
Daddy.
you so much for speaking to us. Thank
you
you
very much.
Thank
so
you,
much.
Daddy. Thank you.
Thank you so much for speaking to us. So we want to celebrate you today because we almost never get you.
Jaya motor chocolate.
Hey! But we are doing more because on the line we have Award. Hello, Honorable
Hey, President.
President.
Hello.
Yes, please. We have She with us, and we're celebrating her. We're calling someone. Hello, Obo. Can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Yes, sir. So we're celebrating She today on the show.
my
And she's here in the studio with us. And we wanted to call some of her favorite people. And we decided to call you, sir. So what are some of your fondest memories of She recording with her in the studios?
She.
Yes, bro.
So she's in the studios.
She's right here in the studios.
First, she's in Ghana.
She is in Ghana.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
So please share some of your...
Salama, how are you doing?
I'm good, President. You know I can't stop
It's
saying
such
that.
a joy. It's such a joy to hear from you.
Thank
I had
you, sir.
news that you were in town. I've been looking to catch
I'm
you, so it's great.
sorry.
It's great to catch you on
Yes.
AJ's show.
Yes, yes.
AJ, you know she is the one that made Abua Konkontiba possible.
Really?
So I've been working with She. I worked with She on my second album,
Uh-huh.
the song called Maison Diet.
No,
And
baby.
I
she
Yes.
want-
Yours is
Good.
better.
And you see, when I was writing that song, She was like, "Oh, well, this song you should sing it yourself." I was like, "I can't sing. I'm only a rapper. So I can't sing." She said, "No, Kamna, you can sing. You can sing." So she encouraged me, and I gave it a try. And she coached me throughout the whole recording section in studio.
Wow.
And so if you hear me sing Miss Odaye, it is and it is all she. Then you know my third album, which has Konkontiba. I had actually finished recording the album, and I didn't have Konkontiba on that album. I had the likes of Nanabo, then I had Shine Your Eye, Baby, you fine yo, you fine yo.
Yes.
Then I had Me Whoop You. Then I gave the CD to she to listen. You know, me and she, we come from way back.
Yes,
we all grew up around North Kaneshi,
Yes.
you know, so we knew ourselves before music, you know, and the early days when she used to be with Salah Fatah and the man who did Onipanya, she knows who I'm talking about. And she said, Vice, but the album doesn't have a song for girls, a song that girls can also sing. And so we started thinking through. Then the whole concept of Konkontiba came up. And when we finished recording the song didn't have Samini. We didn't have Samini on the song.
Really?
No, it didn't have Samini on the song. It was me singing Abua Konkontiba and she singing the response. Then she said, about this song, the place that I sing, the chorus, if we get Samini on it, it will be very, very nice. Let's go. Talk about it.
And that's
And then that day she called Samini. And that's how come Samini came on the Konkontiba song.
wow.
She's such a pillar in the music industry.
Thank you, bro.
It's unfortunate that she didn't want to release herself because
Yes.
she was so much being used by the churches. You know, the churches, she was singing in church every morning. She was being shabu in this church. So she didn't, you know, that time when you are doing music, they say you are not, you know. But I'm glad that we've all made it. You know, she's such a successful
Yeah.
person in life now.
Yeah.
We are all growing from strength to strength. Today, Obo that she knew, Madame de Konkontiba, Madame Abekanya Pontini.
I'm president.
Nalama, I'll be expecting you in my office
Yes, sir.
tomorrow. Please
Yes, sir.
come and
I'll be
visit
there.
me at
there,
Ghana
sir.
Post.
Yes,
Sure,
sir.
sir. Thank you for the opportunity.
Well, thank you so much for speaking to us.
And thank you for throwing this light on such
Absolutely.
such a
We need to celebrate
great
her.
figure in our entertainment space.
Yes, we absolutely need to celebrate her. Thank you so much for speaking
You
to
honor
us.
him.
bro. Yes, bro. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Now we're not done because also on the line we have Berima Sydney. Hello, sir. We are celebrating She today on the show, and we're excited to have you on with us.
Wow.
Please,
Wow.
please tell us some of your fondest memories of She.
Well, first of all, say you guys thank, like Obo said, man. Thank you guys for putting on the spotlight. I mean, she's in there. She's done that. She's seen it all, man. Where we say right from the beginning, man. And she's like a sister. I mean, I call her the squad. I mean,
Yeah, squad.
She knows what we're talking about. I mean, I met she way back. I mean, way back. And I remember the first track we did together was, I think the Netherlands, Netherlands or Holland. They were celebrating 400 years of slavery, in Africa. And apparently, I was under Goodies record.
Yeah.
So myself, VIP, and Tic Tac, and I was selected to do a song, about slavery, how Ghana and Netherlands, how we are one, and we should forget about the past and blah blah.
Yes.
And I remember, Charlie, she nailed the song. I mean. She remember?
Yes, sir.
You, right?
Just right now, I just remember the whole thing.
And it was. I mean, she's like a sister. I mean, to us, and and when she's singing, she put herself in the music. That's one thing I like about her. The feeling, the mood, everything. I mean, sometimes she can be doing ballet. When she's singing, she'll be holding one of her legs like this. She put all in the song, and I mean, we miss her. And I'm glad
You too, bro.
that you guys are spotlighting her today.
Oh, thank you so much for speaking to us.
Thank you, bro.
Man.
Thank you, bro.
Incredible.
Wow.
Like we wanted to give you a nice surprise. Go through a bit of a journey through it. But you've worked with some of the greats. You've also worked with some of the new ones. What's the difference working with the older or how different was it working maybe in the 90s and the 2000s as against working in 2024, really?
I think the difference is now they are singing more. And sometimes they'll call you, they'll tell you to come and sing for them. When I get there, I tell them this particular song is not a male song, it's a female song. Or sometimes I'll tell them this one is not for a female, it's a male. Then they go like, what is the difference? Mr. T, as na Ericano, El toast besia. Now toast besia was a me, we never see her back and our hoya there, but all understand the test of time. And so they it's a and you a try when they say toast besia, you never see her no back. Or they be in 7 or 2.
Right.
You know, and so as a crowd, a lot of them lack now is sometimes I hear a song and the song is for female. The backups should have been done by a female and they're singing, and I go like, oh, it's nice, it's beautiful, but
at the end of the day, it doesn't resonate in you. Because exactly.
Yeah. So Onya the power is different, but apart from that, working with them is still like the old. It's very nice.
Okay. In terms of remuneration, does it pay? Did it pay? Does it continue to pay?
I think when I came, the bar of paying backup artists were a little bit low. But also, Biana, I mean, they will be in them making. Marcia and Chiamashi. Mumbo. Bobo Mabu, Mamma. I mean, oh, Hannah, Mamma, asked from
Thank you.
I miss Mexiqueba or Stromocoman Casimro. I miss, oh, sorry.
I'm so sorry.
It's gonna be, oh, come on, G.
Pamini,
I was going to Munkadabida. Pam see your mamma's Moncoman Casim. Mamma is a quick one, but try to look, Mamma. Yami Pona, one coming in. Mamma's order hospital, look to you. Oh, Mamma from
simple.
And see, oh, yeah, the way you present yourself to the people. So I know who you are over into you. I'm a Macadamic day now, Mamma. Would you, Mamma?
I like that.
More also, Pama Moyo, Martha Sambia, but my catch your ages more than Azumbo.
I know. I'm so sorry. Mark, I wish I could, but honestly, I share a situation that.
Or be from Zamaga, Oja, or Dojo Mo. When you are home,
but what was the lowest amount in your for maybe the first song you ever did? The first amount you made.
The first amount I ever made that like shocked me.
Yeah.
Now, Vodafone for the other million court. Share, I got that money, right? And I've never seen 8 million. That was 800 cities.
Oh.
In your 8 million.
It was 8.
Who be damn? Who put them? Much a lot to put away. Time I may ask you, 8 million. Look at your banana, me say, make a go, make a dagger. I said, Daddy, in Portugal, 800 million. What's the mail? Famano, and minute. I'm missing purchase. Like I was so scared. I was like, Mama happened to me 200 cities at that time. No, what's the number near paying for a number?
Yes.
Like, yeah, numbers of Koto, first Vodafone number, I mean, used to Bepimende. Now the water on 2 cities. But the bicycle back for you now, though. Because
how? Ampo, back in the day, it was so expensive. It was so expensive. 200,000 or 2 million.
Yes, 2 million. In your appointment letter and what man by 50. Muka was that be qualified. It's my brother, Dr. Miguel.
Yes.
No, the name Muka no Kajibro. Namaji na muntu mukra. I could have from so much as 020.
So
that was the first money actually I made.
Wow.
And the lowest in Yimponum because more done, but on your desk can but our bus studio on channel quite loaded. And so I was a bear no okay there in there was the coins sushi box oh where we are quiz.
Ampa.
I swear heaven.
You can
coins yana no turn by here. See, hey, the buyer crack. Oh, but what the buyer but what I confirm is over. Mammy, if you know about Obama, come on,
Netui.
It was it. Buyer Puna. Enjoy Puna. Puna.
Oh my goodness.
American Quincy bag you move. Me come I do question.
Jiggling.
It was fun. That was the lowest, but I had fun.
It made sense.
It made sense. Okay, my journey in this one. It been a marker I miss read.
Ampo. Honestly.
Then you know I shot.
No, but so that means you did quite a lot of songs for free.
Yeah, a lot.
Wow.
Me start and maybe Oana and you name it though. And say we were studio. Actually, it's not my session. So when I enter and they're playing and the person doesn't have a female voice on it, I listen. I go like, no, a lady should sing here. Wait, let me correct it for you.
And then you
yeah. I feel like because I chipped in.
You don't owe me nothing.
No. So when I walk no, you want to charge? I said no. But charge I'm not saying she ran Amazon. And so far or hater I care there. I hate no one care me now. I'm winning. Oh, one care me. For a number of months. So then I do that.
Are there situations where people promise you and not pay in the industry?
I want more the way you know. Promise me when she go out. Or from her. Oh no, I don't know. Oh, that be my ba. OJ. From where do she? Yes, darling. She patrol next week studio, but me send it. Yeah, me do 4 years.
Okay.
When you know I had my food.
Thank you.
Food now. Oh yeah. I remember they need a pie. So they always know that when they call me and they have to pay me, they have to pay the first one first before.
Any movement at all will happen. I love it. Stand on business.
Back, may yes. So with that alone, if you want to me, yeah, me refute to them, yeah. Most beautiful in human, more
Ghana's most beautiful in
most beautiful 2 songs, and me you can pen
them
in your mind that even Nana a winner, right?
No, honestly,
in fact,
that is the when I say hardest intro on a Lumba song, no, that song is definitely one of them. Like the way the beam here. Hey, no, you miss it. Hey,
Minji's can put that.
Ampa.
Never. But that day I was in a hurry. Naka, I think I had the next day to leave for the States. And see Lumbas, she train album we talk from album. No so pocho. Just baby. So but I'm so okay.
But how do you feel putting your vocals, because at that point it was a very political song.
Yeah.
But you didn't have a problem with being associated with politics?
The 7 producer. OJ. Every day it's a radio.
Yeah.
Radio. Every religion too.
Yeah.
In second the end now radio because a Christian. One would say.
That's true.
What to you? A from got in a butcher because much more. What was so my mind?
I love that.
Was my you feel question. Was but I really enjoyed it. So was a better. I'm so okay on the creative BB. I'm honestly as a band. I'm a musician.
Okay, but would you? Because you're primarily based in Ghana. Would you consider moving back completely?
How?
Ebakwana de waha.
Mabako, but waha.
Okay.
Castleland baby.
Okay.
Kaswa fu jojo ya ndo waso ya no.
Kaswa de mo.
Wakwi madam kasa. Wo shuju.
So you come quite often, and yet that you're not primarily, you are half and half.
Yes, but mostly there. But Nancy, I'll be more here because of projects be Amazebanti or them be fear kakra.
And see, Nana, speaking on Nana, so Nana, when about just Canada there.
Namayoka say I should go. Yeah, but they can't.
Nana,
DJ Lumber. So I never hear about shit. Cry cash. So I don't look at but Nana actually called. Nana actually told me the day he met me. Well, Kwabinana wedding, so it's a brother Jiska.
Them?
Bruh, because
them?
If you granny year across say, oh, you did a great job. Like, thank you.
Oh, then you should go and collect it all.
Brother next day, no,
Uncle.
Mala,
and that is election time. Baby, I'll flash because this song is good.
But he actually called to say that he wanted to honor me, but I have not. gone there. So this one president, Fachama there, maybe
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, no wahala. But speaking of the Lumba brothers, because you were also working with that Lumba and at the same time Nana Champo, how was that like? Was it a thing where you're sort of in the middle of or you never felt that you were in the middle of anything?
More middle. Obia wanazi.
Yeah.
Obia wane swa nane azo pede eyeman.
Yeah.
And when they with Papa Champion, obetra was no Tadilumba. Papa naro nyumduriti ya. Zono ya no nye. Okay there too. Sika ebi efi otu ya no ada no no nti kwana baka de oka kira woni in 5 seconds.
Hey.
Oko. So I
Ampa.
say him that me fancy.
Yeah.
On from mama to actually actually. So like in that sense, no my ear faster.
Yeah, you learn
But
more.
the nature bonya
Bonya butter,
butter, you know, papa padama butter, onyibi.
Oh wow.
No, for your baka deutsch, is your baka when you go it's on opinion, but
Yeah.
he taught me a lot. With that, it actually made me strong
I love that.
and faster to learn.
I love that.
Uh-huh.
Now time's up and we have to run, but quickly, what can we expect from She in the next few weeks, months, years?
There's a big project coming up,
Ooh.
and then also a film.
Okay.
And I pray that Ghana will just help me and support me, bring it to pass successfully on that day. And so you won't watch out with that.
So you come back and tell us more
yes,
about it.
I'll tell you
so
more
you're
about
keeping it
it.
in your chest.
Keeping it.
Okay.
And then my foundation, She Foundation, is also
yes.
there. Anyone who wants to help us as well, please do.
How can we reach out to She Foundation?
Please, She Foundation at the moment, you can reach us through a number 020-815-4803. And we'll be very much grateful.
And the number again before we go.
020-815-4803.
Lovely.
Yes.
So yes, this has been an amazing interview. I'm so sad that we've run out of time, but we'll do it again. But I'll leave you with a final advice to anyone who's considering the path that you have, who's looking at being at the background, doing backing vocalists. What should they consider on their journey?
They should consider patience. Because in Nyabotara, into Mundu Baby Amedun, and stand on your grounds. Never sleep with anyone. They know. If they tell you, I'll sleep with you before I give you the job, walk away. Because you are important. They need you.
Yeah.
You don't need them.
Preach.
They need the voice. So make yourself important.
I love
and
that.
they will accept you for who you are. And don't be scared to stand on your grounds.
I love that.
That's what
Now,
I
finally, some of the because all the songs you've done, Benji royalties on Hannah.
No, correct. If any, dada. Yeah, if any, fancy, money.
Come on. We love it. She, thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you.
We look forward to you coming again to tell us more about your project. We're always here. Our doors are always open. And we look forward to doing even bigger things with you.
But you're not fine money too.
Oh, DJ Faculty. Oh my God.
But you're own plus 7,000.
Come on. But she, thank you so much for making way for Alfredo Kanse and the Hot Edition team to come through. And of course, when we come back, we'll do a She collection from 6 to 7 right here on the show.
3FM Drive.